about yourself, both the problems and the solution. Today we are going to look at about witches. What you have to understand that before you can defeat something, you actually have to know how that thing work. Okay, you have to know how that thing work. That is the only way you can defeat something. So that I want to teach you today. I want to teach you how the witches operate, their secret, their weak point, and their strong point. Okay, and this is I have also have knowledge on this before, but recently I have a encounter with witches, and I had an interview with some of them, and a lot were revealed to me. Okay, and don't forget, if you find this video helpful, do well to like, subscribe to my channel. If you can hear my voice, you are watching me right now. Please comment. I can hear you. Let me know that you can hear me perfectly. Okay. So let's go there. I'm going to give you guys real life situation from my own experience. I'm going to give you guys real life situation, like my real life experience and how we overcome them. And I want to teach you guys some things you really don't know today. Good evening, Marcelino. Good evening. Okay, so today class is just all about the witches, how they operate, and how you can overcome them. Because everything you can see, or Sarati, good evening. Everything you see, the mobile person on earth always have. I know everybody has their weak point, including me. No matter how powerful you are, you must. Please, sorry, the network is kind of disturbing, but I think I will rectify it. Okay, there we go. Okay, so back to business. Today, as I've said earlier, I just want to teach you overcome them. The secret overcome them. Now, let me give you guys a real life situation. What if first, like, you see witches, right? If they try to somebody, for example, like I'll make you an instance. There was this person, right? That was accused. Let me see. He actually did it. He killed his elder brother, tricked him to kill his elder brother. He's a wizard actually. So and it was a witch that gave him. It was a witch that made him a wizard, right? That is the stepmother. The stepmother makes him a wizard. Okay. Now the stepmother that makes him a wizard tricked him to kill his elder brother. And how did he do this? Now this is it. He said he dreamt. It will come as dream, right? Which is where they sleep to them, like it happens in that realm, like as if it's a dream, right? So he said he dreamed that he saw the stepmother and some other group of women and men. They were pursuing a lion. Okay, they were pursuing a lion. So when the lion was coming to his head, they asked him to, oh yeah, hit it, hit it. Say, what will you do? Now say, he just saw a small stick by the side. Okay, he now took that stick. I hit the lion on his head. The lion died. It was after the lion died. The lion had turned and it happens to be his elder brother. Now, he has killed his elder brother. They have tricked him to. Now, something now happened that the sister refused to let it go. That whatever happened to my brother, I must find out. I must find out who did this to my brother. Okay, find out who did this to my brother. So we did a lot of things on it. Actually, if anything is done, maybe if witches should kill anybody, right? Eat anybody. If anything is done, if you first of all catch the person that took the head of that person, that's the most time when witches kill somebody in the cove, that person might not die immediately, right? The person might not die immediately. The person will remain alive. Maybe that person will be sick until they get somebody that will take that head. That the person will accept to collect the head. So once the person, anybody have accepted to collect the head, that is when that person will pass on spiritually. So I see somebody sick, they must have most time the person that want to kill you or the person that want to kill that person in the cove will turn that person into the animal of his or her choice. They can turn the person to a cow, they can turn the person to a goat. It all depends on the person's animal element. That's is the person's spirit animal or the animal the person that wants to eat him or her wants to turn him or her to. They don't eat human being as human being. They turn that human being to an animal in the spiritual realm and eat that person. And the person that goes with the head of that human being or that goes with the head of that person, it is the person that will that is that person that is in charge that will be held responsible. Anything it should be done. Is that person that will be held responsible. Don't you understand what I'm saying? Is that particular person that will be held responsible. So that is how this thing work. Okay? Please call me back. I'm live on YouTube. Okay, so is that person now that takes that head, that is the person that will be held responsible for that particular thing or for that person. Now, this is it. If anything, if a spiritual should do anything on it, the figure will point the figure to the person that take the head of that person first before any other person will come up. So that's why most time if they kill somebody, they'll be waiting and begging and looking for who will accept to get the head of that person. Now, like the head of the goat, because they might turn the person to a goat, so they'll be looking for a person that will take the head of a goat. Now that they take that boy to kill his brother. Now, when his brother went out to the bush, okay, he was just passing. Now, this is how he died because they have already killed him by hitting stick on his head in the kuvu. That is how stick must happen to that person, and that person will die that way. Most time, the way somebody is killed spiritually, that is how that person will die physically. That is how they did it. So when my encounter with those guys, right, this guy had a stepmother that gave him make it. So I sat with them. I tried to interview them, try to get more information for them. So now they were telling me this, of which some might have, but some will reveal to me more. I saved the best for later. I believe guys are hearing me. Please, if you are hearing me, let me know in the comment section. If you understand perfectly what I'm saying, let me know in the comment section. And if you have a question, let me know in the comment section. That is how they did it. Now, they tricked him actually. He never knew it was his brother. But he hit that stick on his head and he died, right? Now, when everything happened, he hold stepmother before the thing gets to him, before all those things were being revealed. Now, I want you guys to understand something. You see witches, right? From experience, right? Witches don't see visions the way you think. The way most of you think witches can see far. Okay, you are hearing me. Oh, sorry, thank you. The way people think witches can see beyond, the way people think witches can see everything, witches does not actually see that way. I'm telling you. Because if witches are seeing the way you think or we human beings believe that they see, they will not be able to fall into traps. Witches does not see future beyond to some level. But what they make use of is informer. They have informers. Witches have informer. And those informer, it's not all of them that walk on 2 feet. It's not all of them that walk on 2 legs. Some walk on 6 legs. They can use spider. They can use any type of insect. They can even use your goat. They can even use your pet. They can use your dog. That's the only animal that the witches cannot easily possess and make use of is cat. But a lot of people have said cat. Cat is a witch. Cat is a witch. See, okay, that's a topic on its own. Do you understand what I'm trying to say? But they make use of it format. They try to get things around it. That's why they will say the world has here. If you are planning to do something now, you might be telling somebody here now, but they have an asset that have planted in your house that is giving them that information. So they don't see, assuming which is right, they have that power to see beyond. It will be difficult for us to get to them. So they cannot see that. So that's why you set a trap for them. They will better that trap because they cannot see that much. Now, what I'm trying to say in essence is that I'm just trying to make you understand how the witches operate. Then I'll tell you how you can overcome them. You can actually know how to overcome them if truly you know how they operate. You can only overcome or defeat what you know. You can only fight what you know. You cannot fight what you don't know. That is why most time I tell people, no matter anything you want to do, you don't even need to tell anybody. Keep it to yourself first, because their ears are everywhere. And they have informer. And it's not all the informers that walk on 2 legs. Some are animals and some are insects. Now, they make before this particular guy died, right? They make this guy to have an accident. Now, when the guy had an accident, I asked the question, how do you guys make this particular guy had an accident? So they said this is same brother to him. So his brother, he was just driving from work, going home. Him just go to the road by the roadside and stay. It has already happened spiritually when he's going home in the night. That's they have already done it spiritually. Him going home, he just go and stay by the roadside. And the brother just come, just use one hand to push the car off the road. So that is how the guy in real life he had an accident and he ran out of the road physically. So the way they attack you spiritually might be the way it will happen spiritually. The way they attack you spiritually might be the way it will happen physically. Now, coming to dealing with witch, you see witch, right? They are not as powerful as you think. They have weak points. Now, how do you deal with witches? How can you defeat witches? Number one thing first is mind the way you talk. You see, most of all those things, right? Most of all those attacks, most of your experience today, you draw them to yourself unnecessarily. Now, this particular guy now told me why they actually face this is elder brother. There's the stepmother now actually told me why his face is elder brother. Number one, anytime he comes to the village, he always do as if he has money. He want to share money for people, buy food stuff. Think about it. Before you go to the village, or when you are going to the village, be careful of the certain things you do in the village, because from what they are seeing from me, that's what prompts them to think of even attacking in the first place. Now, sometimes I will go to the village. If I go to the village, I will look like someone that is even suffering. But when I come back to where I am, I know who I am. Mind the way you talk also. You see which is right. They cannot easily get to you, but they make use of the words of your mouth. Now, I traveled down my own experience. I traveled down to my hometown. I already know what is going to happen. And most of them don't even know the real me. What they don't even know me. Like, this is what I'm doing. So a woman came to me, an old woman. I say we greeted in the language. Then I say, translating it to English now. How are you managing? How are you managing? Hope you are managing. Like, hope you are managing. You know what it means now? Hope you are managing. I see somebody is a parent, you say, hope you are managing. I say, Mama, I'm not managing. I'm doing well. The woman stand. She look at me, 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 look at me. For some minutes, she left. Do you know why? The record she came with, I have spoiled that record. Now, for them to get to me, they came to get the words of my mouth, of which me I'm aware of. So she came to me and said, hope how are you managing now? How is the management? You understand? I don't know how to put it in English, but that's what it signifies. Assuming I say, Mama, thank God though we are managing. She will take that record there. He said he's managing. They will not use my own words against me. Yeah, he said he's managing. Let's turn him to be managing. Let's turn him to be managing. That is how they normally take words from you. Being it your colleagues, being it your brother, being it your sister, being him your sister or your brother or your uncle. You see, they normally take the words of your mouth. That's why joke killing. Don't allow anybody to joke anything you don't want with you. Counter it immediately. Somebody you meet you, hey, yeah, Bele, how is everything now? It is hard now. Don't say at all, well, it is hard, this country. So, by God's grace, things are not hard for me. You have spoiled that record because they will only use what you have come to them to do. Like sometimes, right? If you are fighting with a witch and you are having issues with a witch, there are ways you deal with them that you make them powerless. This is number one thing. If witch want to attack you, right, and you are very much powerful, remember God has not given them to have access to you to do you anything. No devil has power to do you anything, but they have the power to come and manipulate your mind, change your thinking, that you yourself you will do yourself. That is why I always say each and every day, ask God several times. Ask yourself several times, what am I thinking? Ask God. The first prayer you should pray first in the morning, God, guide my thinking. Now, first of all, they will come and maybe, for example, now they want to make you poor. For example, the witches, they want to make you poor, right? Or maybe they want your boss to sack you from work. They will come and start making you to think, I buy if my boss start me for work now. That's why this man don't they do like this. It's like this man won't sack me. By the time they have put it in your mind, you start thinking about it, curious about it, believing this man can sack you from the way things are doing. Before you know, that man will sack you. They make use of your mind. That is why at any time, don't entertain any negative thinking. It's always projection from them. If you have 10 billion in your account, the witches want to make you poor. They will not. They will not go and collect the money you have in your account and burn it. They will either bring a situation that will make you to be spending money, or they will temper with your mind that you yourself, you don't go and withdraw that money yourself and squander it. So what I'm trying to make you understand now is that, first of all, try as much as you can to hide whatever you are doing away, because they can only attack what they know. Whatever it is that is giving you money, if it's apart from business, you have some things you are doing, or you have sources, or you have connections, try as much as you can to keep it to yourself. Another way I will tell you is that, another thing I will tell you is that, try as much as you can not to argue with people too much. See which is right. When you argue with them, that is what that's what they will not capitalize on when they go to the cover. Then oh, this person was arguing with me, so I ought to explain for him what he was arguing about in the daytime. They have picked that word, because in spirituality, there's this balance they create, so that if not, this one would be a different place, this one would be a perfect place. But there's this balance they create, that there must be points of contact. Somebody cannot just wake up and do you anything. No, there must be point of contact. That's why even if a spiritualist, you meet any spiritualist now that knows what he or she is doing, you ask that spiritualist, please do a love something for me. He will ask you, has this person collected anything from you before? Or has this person have sex with you before, if you are a lady? Okay, well, I want this man to listen to me. So those must be some point of contact. Do you get? Now, one thing about which you need to know, which is very important, never ever try as much as you can not to argue with them. Don't argue with them. You argue with them because they are that smart and they record everything and use it against you. You argue with a witch, say that you cannot do anything. Eh? Mm. They will record that and say, okay, this they will now go and report in the spiritual and this is what is going on. They will now use that to fight you. So I think from everything I've explained now, you can actually get some tips on how those switches operate. So use this my advice to try as much as you can to overcome them. Please, if you have any question, ask in the comment section. So that is what I want to teach you today. Because if I have to touch more of witches, I will tell you how they evil fly, the types of, I will tell you everything about them. But if you guys want to make more content concerning this topic, let me know in the comment section. So I have something to do now. It's almost 12 Nigeria time. I have some work to do. So I'll believe you guys for now. Not just watch I go. Please try as much as you can to hit on that like button. Subscribe to my channel so that you not miss another important video from me. Who is Juju? Where there is God, everything is possible. Wow, this is deep. I know this person. I know this person already. Now I know the person that is using this name. I know the person that is using this name now. So see you guys in the next video, okay? The CR case, where there is God, everything is possible. Don't allow anybody to take the words of your mouth and use it against you. Don't allow anybody to manipulate your thinking. Keep asking yourself, what am I thinking? See you guys in the next video.